From Lawrence Academy in Groton, Mass., this is NEPSAC Boys Soccer on LSP. Today, it's the Lawrence Academy Spartans hosting the Tabor Seawolves in ISL action. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Sam Feely, ready to bring you the play-by-play story alongside Brandon Wierzinski on camera. Lawrence Academy winless to this point, coming off a draw in their last outing. Tabor not doing much better, only 2 wins under their belt, 2-3-1 on the season. We have an offside call here, and that will turn possession over to Lawrence Academy, and Matthew Knoll, one of the captains for LA. He'll give it up to Jack Verrilli, who hits a low line drive into the back line of the Seawolves. Through ball trying to spring Frederick Madsen. Correction, not Madsen, Leo Luce, but it'll be booted away by the Tabor goalie. And it is Christopher Berry between the sticks for Tabor. This goes over the near touchline for a throw-in for Tabor. That's James Estabrook giving it up. Viper Latulip across the face of goal into the opposite side. I love that name, Viper Latulip. He's from Onset, Mass, down on the Cape. Tabor with the pressure here in the early going. But a good defensive stand there by Niall Kremen. And now Ahmad Miller. Goes up the right wing, left back. Number 4 for Tabor, Benjamin Henriques Forker. Now a chance here for Tabor. Coming towards the top of the box. Hip checked off the ball, no call. Nice stick-to-itiveness. And it comes right in on Underhill, the goalie for Lawrence Academy. Miller has it taken away. Throw in here for Lawrence Academy. Slowly going over to pick it up is Travis Peral. For LA. Nick Gebhardt for Tabor. Tries to thread the needle, goes into the back line of LA and Knoll. Long ball trying to spring a number 3 that we don't have on the roster. Free kick here for Andrea Colmenares, the Venezuelan national. Colmenares with the left foot. Got some distance. Popped out of the air by the goalie, Berry, and cleared. Near side way by John Howell. All the way back to Knoll. Knoll plays it back to Underhill. Underhill up the left wing. Touchdown by Christian Caribbean. Now James Choi. Choi has it cleared away by Howell for a throw-in. One touch off the throw-in, goes behind the goal. Perot popped up, and that'll be a foul on Hawa Zhang. Gave a little bit too much contact to Alec Vasquez as that ball was coming down. Underhill has to come up from his box. Now he'll step back and let it come to him. Lawrence Academy has fallen on some tough times in recent years. As I mentioned, winless to this point. 4 losses and 3 ties on the ledger so far in 2018, as this is up to Zhang, and that'll go over the touchline for a throw-in for Lawrence Academy. We're going to have our first substitutions of the match, as Alec Vasquez will come off, and Seth Quinn will come on. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Long throw, try to spring Latuleb, who had the best offensive chance of the match thus far early on. Just couldn't connect with anyone across the face of goal. Now played back to John Marvel, one of the captains for Tabor, now with Henriques Forker. Drive from distance will go wide left, and Underhill doesn't have to break a sweat. Chance here for James Estabrook. Zhang, and it's cleared by Knoll. Cleared up the far touchline. Settling it down is Phineas McCain. McCain springs Zhang, and Zhang can't catch up to it. It'll go over the end line. Couple of substitutions as Fred Madsen is on for Lawrence Academy, and off goes Choi. Zhang gives it up. Long ball. LA wanted offside, but instead it'll be played back to Underhill. On the left wing, it's LaTulip. Lofts it into the box. Header goes back towards LaTulip. And he'll wait for it in the corner. Tries to turn it back towards the box. Line drive cleared. Drew Barron trying to swim around Zhang there and kept alive by LaTulip. LaTulip on the left wing, and it looks like the play was offside. A little bit of a wrestling match here, and Drew Barron's going to get whistled for a foul. Free kick from the back line, goes right to Underhill. That was a strong, strong hit there by the captain, John Marvel. Turnover, and Zhang is offside. Trying to pick this one up is Ben Lichtman. Had his hands up there as Barry cleared it past him, and now Barry will have to go all the way over to the corner and had to avoid touching with his hands there. He was out of the box. We'll have a substitution for Tabor. And it looks like Kyle Jadul will check in for the Seawolves. Want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates start just $100 per game. Also ask LSP about streaming your next gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, school play, meeting, or other event. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Here's Seth Quinn. Let's go up the left wing to Barron. Barron back into the middle. And Caribbean. Taken away by Tabor's Phineas McCain. Up the left wing to Jackson Radell. Radell looking for an opening. Will drop it off to Zhang. Good speed here. Threading the needle. That's Runhao Yan. Has it taken away. And it's out of bounds for a throw-in for Tabor. Header flick towards the box. Fanning on it is John Marvel, and he handled it in the process of fanning on it. So a bit of double unluck there for Tabor. Long ball for Barron. Back to play it, though, for Tabor is Howell. It'll be cleared out. And Barron gets a throw. Barron will leave it for Quinn. Quinn from distance. And plucked out of the air by Barry. Barry boots it deep. And winning it for Tabor is Yan. Threading the needle for Yan. He's onside, and Underhill comes up to smother it. On the counterattack are the Spartans. Through ball ahead for Lichtman. Lichtman gets sealed off the ball by Marvel. Marvel trying to get it back towards the middle of the field and clears it. Miller. Miller, nice move, makes his man fall. Played all the way out to Quinn, and Quinn tried to get it up to Barron up the left wing, but it went out of bounds for a throw. Another substitution here for Tabor. NEPSAC Boys Soccer on LSP is brought to you by Lawrence Academy in Groton, Mass. Considering an independent high school, log on to lawrenceacademy.info for complete information on their programs, and be sure to tour their beautiful campus with their new turf field complex. Here's Yan getting into the box, and it's cleared at the last minute by Jack Varilli. Swimming past his defender, however, is Henriks Forker. Plays it ahead. Yan is onside, but this will be a little too strong. It'll go over the end line for a goal kick for Underhill. So it's a lot of quick counterattacks and pressure by Tabor when they get the ball, but no shots on target for the Seawolves. Just one on target thus far for LA. Underhill boots it deep. Miller waits for it, plays it up the right wing. Now a through ball for Kirby, and it's picked up by Barry. Marvel up the left wing trying to connect with Zhang. And Zhang is too far out of the reach of this pass. 25 minutes to go in the first half. No score thus far between the Spartans and the Seawolves. Good pressure by the Spartans to get it back. Here's Miller. Miller going to the left wing, being forced back, and now it'll be in the hands of Kyle Jadul. Miller still trying to wrestle it free, and the Seawolves have it. To his left, it's McCain. And this is coming towards us. It'll be headed away by Jadul. Now a couple substitutions here for LA and Tabor. James Troy back on the field. He'll replace Drew Barron. And Quinn to throw in. We'll go the short way on this free kick. Kept in bounds. Nope. Official says throw in for LA. Madsen, across the face of goal, headed away. Zhang. Bumping off of Caribbean. Zhang. Staying on side on the right wing is Estabrook. Estabrook has space, and it's cleared by Underhill. Kirby. For a little bit of pinballing, goes all the way back to Perot, and now Underhill. Underhill with a low line drive, falls to the lap of Caribbean. Now Tabor on the attack, trying to set up, trying to go to the right wing, but they can't get it to Estabrook. It's cleared. Choi. Estabrook. Poked aside by Quinn. Now Caribbean. Choi. Plays it back to Miller. May have gotten caught off guard a little bit by the pass. Now the pass up the right wing. Play is onside, but sealing the man off the ball is Benjamin Henriques Forker for Tabor. And that'll give a goal kick to the Seawolves. Miller chips it ahead looking for Madsen, but Marvel snuffs it out. Up the middle to Perot, and he clears it. As we approach 20 minutes to go in the first half. Play is out of bounds for a throw-in for Lawrence Academy. You can follow LSP on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. A little bit of a guessing game. Battle for control here between the two teams. Eventually, it's up the left wing to Choi. Choi from Hong Kong. Goes back towards the middle. Standing his ground is Zhang. Now he tries to start a counterattack. And he draws a foul. Grabbing the shirt there was Caribbean. It'll be Paul Collins. Well, it was going to be Collins to take the free kick. Now he is going to leave it for the captain, Marvel. Marvel with a line drive to the left. Fanned on initially, but cleared up the right wing. Trying to connect with Madsen. Madsen makes Marvel stumble. And Madsen gets tripped up. And Marvel just got a booking. John Marvel with a yellow in the 26th minute. And taking this free kick will be the LA captain, Matt Noel. Noel with the drive, headed up, and Zhang clears it. Fanning on that one is Estabrook. And now Quinn. Quinn up the left wing, connects with Choi. Choi trying to get the corner on Howell. Oh! Is that a goal, or did that go off the side of the net? I thought Choi had that. Wow. Not only, if it hits the net, then at the very least it's got to be out of bounds, right? But it stayed in bounds, somehow did not go in. That would have been the cheekiest goal I've seen in my career calling soccer, but instead it's a live ball. Wow. I'm looking at Brandon to see if he saw anything different. You thought that was in too, right? And if it's not in, then if the net vibrates, it's off the top of the goal, and there should be a goal kick, right? Then that's probably the only other explanation. I thought the ball was off the post and in. Well, we don't have VAR at this level. And now Tabor trying to take advantage. Underhill makes the stop. Yeah. Then again, we're only a one-camera setup, so we don't. That's the only angle we have. Not your fault; it's my fault. So a corner here for Tabor as they try to get on the scoreboard. Cleared. All the way back out to McCain. And now Doggett. Play is not offside, and Underhill has to make his second save. Half the LA squad had their arms up looking for an offside whistle. Choi stays with the play, keeps it alive. Madsen's onside. No, he's not. Oh. LA robbed of a couple of scoring opportunities there. Comes all the way back to Underhill. Miller. Now Estabrook. Trying to get the corner. Here's Latulip. Latulip going to his left. Drops it off for Estabrook. Chips it towards goal, a little too far to the opposite post. Zhang with the hit. And a little too zealous there. They say on bad misses, you know, you couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. That's probably the only thing that would hit. That was way short of the left post and way high. Underhill with the goal kick. Madsen gets sealed off the the ball. I'm in hockey mode already. Go Bruins. Gets sealed off the ball by Marvel. I should be in baseball mode. The Red Sox won last night. Get you a man who looks at you the way Steve Pearce looks at that ball that Eduardo Nunez threw. Seriously, his eyes were bigger than the ball. If you saw that screen cap of the replay of the last play of the game. Miller. Offside flag is up. – 14 minutes to go here in the first half. No score to this point. LA looking for its first win of the year. Threw ball up the right wing. Oh! That is a dangerous spot. Barry came up to stop the ball, and he got kneed right in the head, obviously unintentionally so, but that is... I'm surprised Leo Luce didn't get hurt more than he... A collision like that, head to knee, you'd think there would be more of a reaction by the other party, Luce. But Luce is okay. Can't really say the same for Barry right now. So we got to stop the clock. Well, he won't stop the clock yet. Sometimes we do at this level for injuries, but we got to get trainer's attention to Barry, the senior from Hingham, Mass. The next goalie up is Justin Simon, a junior from Wellesley. Obviously, you worry about head injuries. Always magnified importance in this day and age, as well they should be. Barry's up. Well, he has to come off anyway because they stopped play for an injured player. And here comes Justin Simon to take his place for now. So Justin Simon now between the sticks for Tabor, wearing the gold jersey.
Let's go, Blue!
Even if Barry is good to go, he has to wait until the referee waves him on. Be a free kick to be taken from the back line by Marvel to restart play. Clock stopped at 12:28, and we resume play. Miller up the right wing. Play is onside. Madsen got slowed down temporarily and had it taken away. Through ball looking for Tyler Murray was intercepted. Back to Zhang. Right wing, Estabrook waiting for it. Has it. Turns. Finds Murray. Cheeky flip to Zhang. Wide left. Underhill to take this goal kick. This is a short one, and Estabrook is right there waiting for it. Right wing trying to connect with Madsen. Madsen trying to flip it around Henriques Forker. Settles it down, gives it up, and they tried to reconnect with Madsen, but it's out of bounds for a throw-in for Tabor. We'll have some substitutions. No re-entry of Barry just yet. And Henriques Forker to take the throw for Tabor. Settled down by Perot. And now Colmenares wins a throw. Miller, nice job waiting on it. Now comes to the near side. Gives it up for Quinn. Quinn up the left wing to Choi. Choi threads the needle, gets it back to Miller. Miller has it headed away, tries to regain it. Back to Quinn. Quinn shanked it. He's trying to get a curler into the box, but it went straight to the right. And now back the other way come the Seawolves. Long ball. No offside call. Underhill hits it back upfield. Miller taps it, trying to connect with Madsen, a little too short. 9:42 to go in the first half. Both goalies have made 2 saves, but Tabor has had the most chances. Headed back upfield by Marvel. Underhill has to come up and play this. Underhill boots it deep. And we'll have another substitution. And it looks like on the far sideline, Christopher Berry has his bag over his shoulder. I wonder if that's a signal that he's done for the day. Ian Patrick talking to him, the head coach for Tabor. Here's Kirby. Tries to thread the needle looking for Lichtman. And Barry's coming off the field completely. He's going behind the goal and headed to the bus. Not sure what this is about. Low line drive clearance by Simon, intercepted by Miller. Loose. Pressure here. Nice sliding stop. Marvel with Lichtman right on his hip. Finds Estabrook. Estabrook hits it upfield for Jan. Up the near side for Choi. And it's out of bounds for a throw for Tabor. And we'll halt play for seconds to get more substitutions for Tabor. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of this or any past LSP video broadcast or one of several different designs of bumper stickers. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store or the LSP Facebook page after the game to place your order. And remember, all orders within the continental United States come with free shipping. Long ball for Lichtman. And scooped up by Simon. Throws ahead to Henriques Forker. Played back up the right wing and out by Perot. LSP's next broadcast is Friday night at 6:55 p.m. when the Greater Lowell Griffins visit the Neshoba Tech Vikings in MIAA football action, with the winner claiming the Commonwealth Conference Small Division Championship. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. Virilli up the right wing. Lichtman's been very physical today, and he commits a foul there. Relentless in pursuit of the ball, but it hasn't resulted in many opportunities for him. Marvel to take the free kick from just behind midfield. And the one-touch hit, the volley by Nick Gebhardt, goes wide right. As we approach 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Zhang with the hit. So they try to pinball their way upfield with Jan. And Quinn loses it out of bounds. Jan on the quick restart. Quinn clears it over the head of Choi. And that'll be a throw for Tabor. I have some more substitutions for both sides. Long ball ahead for Madsen, and nearly another collision with a Tabor goalie, but Simon able to clear it away from Madsen. This results in a throw for LA. Loose, with about 3 minutes to go, trying to connect with Madsen. Marvel seals him off, clears it upfield, but only as far as Perot. Loose, chipped into the box, but it was behind Madsen. Simon with the clearance. And is Peluso onside here? He is, but Underhill snuffs it out. And that glances off the foot of Colmenares. Throw in for Tabor. Shot from distance, wide right. So we approach 2 minutes to go. Another substitution for Tabor as Viper LaTulip comes off. Glance ahead to Colmenares. Taken away. Staying onside is Peluso, but it doesn't get as far as him. He was ready to run. Staying on his feet is Caribbean despite being tangled up with Karsten Nayaradi. A lot of contact in that sequence there. It'll result in a free kick for LA as the clock is stopped at 2 minutes. Colmenares with the left foot. Maybe a set piece here to possibly put LA on the board. Colmenares curls it in, cleared aside. Quinn settles it down. Tries to connect with Vasquez, but Vasquez can't corral it in time before Tabor brings the pressure, and Vasquez is going to be guilty of a foul here. So now it's Tabor's opportunity for a set piece. Waiting for it here is Murray. Murray trying to get the corner, tries to hit it off his defender, and he does for a corner kick. Seawolves taking their time here setting this up, and they're waiting for the captain, Marvel, to come up and swing it. Possibly the last kick of the first half. Marvel lofts it, snagged out of the air by Underhill. He'll toss it ahead. Madsen trying to get some space. Gives it up.
Come on, LA, let's go.
Quinn. Colmenares. Madsen goes over everything on that pass. And the referee blows the whistle, and that is halftime in a game that's been bend but don't break for both sides thus far. 2 saves for Brian Underhill and 2 saves for Christopher Berry, but no goals on the scoreboard. We'll take a time. I'll be back in about 10 or 15 minutes with the second half from Lawrence Academy in Groton, Mass. With your score, the LA Spartans 0 and the Tabor Seawolves 0. This is NEPSAC Boys Soccer on LSP.
see what's going on the camera right now?
Welcome back to the second half of NEPSAC Boys Soccer on LSP. Sam Feely here with you from Lawrence Academy in Groton, Mass, alongside Brandon Wierzinski on camera. No score between the LA Spartans and the Tabor Seawolves. Both sides managed 2 shots on target apiece, both saved by the respective goalies, Brian Underhill and Chris Berry. Although Chris Berry has apparently been sent to the hospital after taking that knee to the face while trying to smother a through ball on a collision with Leo Luce. So let's see if the Spartans, who took the second half kickoff, can get into the score column and for the first time this season in the win column. Tabor at 3-4-1. While Lawrence Academy winless. They are 0-4-3. Although three of their three ties have come in their last 4 matches. They drew 3-3 with St. George's last time out on Friday. And drew 1-1 each with Roxbury Latin and St. Mark's. Our loss in that span was a 6-1 decision drop to Middlesex. This is scooped up by Justin Simon, who has taken over between the sticks for LA after the injury to the starting goalie, Barry. NEPSAC Boys Soccer on LSP is brought to you by Lawrence Academy in Groton, Mass. Considering an independent high school, log on to lawrenceacademy.info for complete information on their programs, and be sure to tour their beautiful campus with their new turf field complex. Good tightrope job by Luce. Finds Madsen, but Madsen tried to reconnect with Luce, and it was cleared. Paul Collins upfield, trying to connect with Viper Latulip, candidate for the NEPSAC all-name team. And James Estabrook not happy that he did not get the benefit of that throw-in call. Actually, it was a free kick, rather the foul on Estabrook that will give a free kick to the Spartans. Only booking thus far this match is a yellow given to John Marvel in the 26th minute. And Latulip trying to connect with Collins. No, excuse me, this is Collins. Collins from distance, scooped up. Scuffed that a little bit, and Underhill makes his 3rd save of the match. Tabor won their last match on Saturday 3-1 against Thayer. But that had snapped a four-match losing streak and a 5-match winless streak. They started out 2-0 with wins against Dexter and Portsmouth Abbey. Then they drew against Govs, and then was 3-1 loss to Rivers, 5-1 to Middlesex, 3-0 to Belmont Hill, and 3-1 to Nobles. Madsen, he's got space, 3-on-2. Coming up from behind, however, is Sam Parks. Madsen keeps going. Nice stop. Centers it for Loose. Blocked. Loose again. Scooped up. The best opportunity thus far this game for LA, and it's snuffed out by Simon and the Tabor back line. In the box, a chance here. Sliding tackle in the box. That'll result in a corner kick as it was forced away. And now a chance for another set piece for Tabor on their third corner of the match. Can be taken with the right foot. It's a high one, headed up, and cleared. Madsen can't catch up to it before Howell can. Played back, drive from the back line by Parks. Goes to the left wing, and LaTulip. LaTulip coming to the near side. Gets past his defender. No foul. LaTulip, drive! And over the crossbar. We'll have a stoppage as we'll have some substitutions. And now Underhill to take this goal kick. 3 saves for Underhill thus far. Staying on side is Collins. LaTulip. And it's poked away. They try to connect with Madsen on the through ball. Madsen has to stay on side. He does. Madsen on the left wing. Trying to get the corner. Over everything. Marvel to take this free kick, goal kick rather, for Tabor. Perot, freshman from Ashburnham, Mass, plays it right back to Marvel. Staying on side is LaTulip. LaTulip trying to get past Virilli, but he can't. Virilli clears it. Miller. Long ball. Onside is Madsen. Madsen. Right into the gut of Simon. Underhill comes up from his box to boot it away. Tabor still trying to apply pressure. There's Caribbean for LA. Up the left wing. Now Tabor on the attack. Nice move. Trying to thread it. And another save by Underhill, his 4th. Miller goes down, and he draws a free kick.
Let's go, LA. Come on.
Kind of a scuffed free kick there. Loose. Has to go over his head. Overhead clearance by Henriques Forker. LaTulip. And now Underhill. Little drop kick there. Oh my goodness! This is a PK coming up. That was nearly an own goal for Tabor as Madsen was charging in, but he was held up in the box. So that'll result in a PK, And it's Ahmad Miller to take it. So who's going to take it? Looks like it's going to be Miller. A chance to put LA up. Miller, stutter steps, scores! LA has the lead in the 56th minute. Simon upfield.
Go to him.
Long ball to the left wing, and Collins is offside.
Lucky to get that ball.
I should have told you this, but the focus was off. That was on that PK. That's why it was blurry. So. You didn't do anything wrong, but I tried to set manual focus so it would look good all around it. So it's not your fault. You didn't do anything wrong. I should have. Just if you have to zoom in and out, do it very gradually.
All right, yeah. I thought I went a little fast.
You didn't do anything wrong.
All right.
Off that set piece, a chance for LA to make it 2-0. But the header goes over the crossbar. And Tabor's still in this. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. John Marvel. Low line drive free kick. Turn and shoot there by LaTulip, and it's snagged out by Underhill, his 5th save. Madsen trying to catch up with this one. Stays on his feet. Has it poked away. Throw in for LA. Long ball trying to spring LaTulip, and it's cleared. Headed back up front. Zhang. Taps it back. Taken away by Caribbean.
Work hard, D.
Well, tangle job there, and it's chipped ahead.
Free ball. That's it.
And that'll be out of bounds. Off of Paul Collins. Throw in for LA. Good through ball ahead for Luce, but it's a little too strong, and it rolls out. Estabrook has it poked away. Good defense by Quinn. And we'll have some substitutions. Want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates start just $100 per game. Also ask LSP about streaming your next gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, school play, meeting, or other event. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Throw in for Tabor, headed away. Referee has to do a little Texas two-step to avoid stopping that ball. And goes out of bounds for a throw in for LA. Waiting for it is Henriques Forker, plays it back to Simon. Long ball will come over the near touchline and a throw-in in the offensive third for LA. Perot will go backwards to Virilli. Virilli has his kick deflected by Zhang. And a foul committed by LA's Lichtman. LA looking for their first win of the year. PK goal by Ahmad Miller in the 56th minute is the difference right now. So are 5 saves from Brian Underhill.
Come on, 17. Come on.
Burley clears it. Scuffed from distance and scooped up by Underhill. Simon comes up to snag it. Burley
Open it up.
tries to thread the needle. Miller tried to chip it ahead to Lichtman. Poke from behind by Lichtman, kept alive by the Spartans. Here's Miller. Miller's got loose on his right, stops, and now plays it back to the back line. Quinn plays back up the left wing, looking to connect with Barron. Lichtman was a little slow to get up there. And now the ball goes out of bounds for a throw-in for Tabor and some substitutions. NEPSAC Boys Soccer on LSP is brought to you by Lawrence Academy in Groton, Mass. Considering an independent high school? Log on to lawrenceacademy.info for complete information on their programs, and be sure to tour their beautiful campus with their new turf field complex. No foul. There's the through ball on the right wing. Chance here for LaTulip. Loses the handle.
Come on, D.
Backing
get
him up
back.
is Murray.
Come on, get back on D.
Murray over to Collins. Back to Murray. Drops it off for Collins. And snagged by Underhill.
Gotta follow back, man.
Now another chance here for Tabor. And it was fanned on at the left post and cleared. Oh, it was a wide open net there. I believe it was Collins who was the closest to it, and he fanned on it. Another chance here, centered in front. Another chance. And LA is bailing out Underhill. This is the most pressure the LA defense has been under all half. But Underhill and Virilli and Perot standing their ground thus far. Corner kick here for Tabor. And it trickles out of the box. Coming over to play it is Nairati. Lob to the right post. Wide right. LaTulip with the best chance thus far out of this whole sequence, but he couldn't get it on target. As we approach the halfway mark of the second half.
Come on, D, get organized. Come on.
Ball goes out of bounds for a goal kick for LA. Collins
Come on, guys. You gotta go for every ball.
has to play it back for Henriques Forker. Vasquez keeps his footing. Madsen through ball. Vasquez centers it. A little too strong. And it's taken away by Howell. Played upfield. And a foul on Tabor's LaTulip. Madsen Gets sealed off the ball, and it's cleared. LaTulip threads the needle. Finds Peluso. Giving up. Zhang. Wide right. Corner kick here for Tabor. They try to equalize. And Underhill leaps to snag it out of the air.
Let's go. Lots of running. Come on. You gotta run.
Near side for Henriques Forker. Out of the reach of John Marvel. Marvel's moved up from his back line here. He's listed as a midfielder, but he's mostly been playing back this match as this play is offside. And the referee coming up to Underhill to just diffuse any tension. So Underhill to take the free kick as we're under 19 minutes to play in a 1-0 match. Nice touch, but nearest to it is Caribbean. Now Underhill will boot it deep. Staying onside, Isaac Murphy. No, he is offside. You can follow LSP on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon LSP37, Snapchat LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Approaching the part of the match where LA is going to exchange offense for defense and bring in some more backs. Travis Perot just came on, listed as a forward, but he hasn't been playing up front much at all this match. One for they kept on is Madsen. Madsen with some space, tries to center it. Goalie was out of position, but it's cleared. Tyler Murray. Up the right wing. Some physicality there, no call either way. Lob towards the box. Caribbean clears it temporarily. Good pressure. Now chipped towards goal and sniffed out by Underhill. "16 minutes to go. Play on, says the official. And back the other way come the Seawolves. Murray, it's over his head. Madsen taps it, Goes down, no call. There is Phineas McCain. Now back to McCain. Can't get it past Vasquez. Murray. Play to the right back. Now back to McCain. Madsen with relentless pressure against the back line. There's Marvel. Captain Marvel! Wide right. Final 14 minutes. Here's Marvel. Gives it up. Right wing, it's Latulip. Latulip. Forced back. Now the through ball and LA on the counterattack.
Right here, come on.
Hoping to put this one to bed. Madsen can't catch up to it. Long ball at the right wing. Latulip. Centers it. The tip! Wide right. Collins knew he had Underhill beat. Another goal kick for LA. LA in absolutely no rush. He's going to wait for Marvel to try and make him force an error and scoop it up. Don't want to get a delay of game yellow, though. And he'll clear it. Choi. And that is out of bounds off of Henrique's Forker. And we'll have a whistle. We'll have a couple of substitutions. And for LA, Ahmad Miller's coming back on and Choi's coming off. Ball is headed out of bounds, unintentionally so, by Henrique's Forker. So another throw in for Perot. Perot will go to Miller. His PK goal is the difference thus far. Foul committed by Choi. Tabor looking to avoid losing their fourth of their last five. Started the season 2-0-1, lost the next four, won their last time out. Now here they are, down one on the road against an LA team that's looking for its first win of the season.
You gotta go with him, go with him.
Upfield, Collins chips it ahead. Fanned on, but Underhill's there. Waits for Jacob Peluso to clear. We approach 10 minutes to go. Goalkeeper to goalkeeper. And it'll be settled down by Simon. Long ball ahead to Henriques Forker. Marvel. Through ball, but it's intercepted by Caribbean. Caribbean draws a foul.
Good walk, good job, Chris.
Marvel needs to avoid running his mouth, or he could pick up a second yellow. Referee is instructing Knoll to back up the ball to midfield. I thought the foul was committed a little further ahead than that. Knoll with the line drive over everybody's head and wide left. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of this or any past LSP video broadcast or one of several different designs of bumper stickers. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store or the LSP Facebook page after the game to place your order. And remember, all orders within the continental United States come with free shipping. Long ball up the left wing to Madsen. Madsen chips it. Headed by Luce. Miller.
Oh, nice try.
And cleared.
Oh, nice job.
Nice
Good
job by
defense right
Perota.
there. That's good
Stop the
defense right
ball from getting upfield. But a nice move by Henriques Forker to bring the ball upfield. Marvel. Back to Henriques Forker. Has a shot blocked and cleared. Throw-in comes into the box. It's cleared aside by Choi.
Come on, Freddie, take him on, buddy.
And now Madsen, but it's snuffed out by Henriques Forker. Long ball into the box, headed away. Zhang, and a foul. And Zhang's getting a booking, I believe. Yep, that's a yellow on Zhang in the 83rd minute. Second yellow of the match on Tabor. And now we wait as we have our second long injury delay of the match. We already had Christopher Berry get apparently bloodied up in that collision with Leo Luce in the first half. He had played well in goal up to that point, but he had to come off, actually go to the hospital. He's been replaced by Justin Simon. And Christian Caribbean, the freshman from Salem, New Hampshire, coming off. Six and a half to go. 1-0 our score. Again, the lone tally is the PK by Ahmad Miller in the 56th minute. So Underhill will take this free kick. Henriques Forker plays it up the left wing to Collins. And that went, I got it. Yep. Murray, long ball with a running throw here, and Underhill will snuff it out. We're at 6 minutes to go. LA looking for its first win of the season. They started 0-3, tied 3 of their last 4. Madsen is onside here if he can catch up to it. He does. Maybe a little too early to play it in the corner. He's going for goal! Tipped aside! The rebound wide left! Choi had the opportunity to end it. So we approach 5 minutes to go. They'll do a quick restart, lob it into the box, and picked up by Simon, who just made a huge save on that chance by Madsen to keep Tabor in this with 5 minutes left. Henriques Forker working on Luce. Nice sliding tackle by Luce. Slows down the play.
Good walk. Keep walking hard, buddy.
Throw in for LA.
Chase it.
Back to McCain.
Come on, guys. Keep
Henriques Forker. Up the left wing for Jan. And good defense by Virilli to clear it.
Good D right there.
Gebhardt. So we approach 4 minutes to go. Choi waiting for it. And Gebhardt hit a little too hard over the touchline for a throw-in for LA. Have some substitutions. Caribbean is back on for LA. Henriques Forker up the left wing. Luce is there first. And he tried to connect with Vasquez, but Vasquez was looking the other way. Murray. Marvel working on Caribbean. Madsen. And he wins a free kick. 3 minutes to go. LA going to take their time here. Andrea Colmenares from Caracas, Venezuela. He's got a two-man wall in front of him. Left-footed strike, it's low, and it's picked up by Simon. Hello. And here it comes again. Clock is stopped at 2 minutes. Remaining time will be kept on the field. Well, arm wrestling match there. Here's Murray. Cleared upfield by Luce. Madsen. It stops it temporarily. Now McCain. Henriques Forker. Miller slows it down. Caribbean. Henriques Forker gives it up. Murray lobs it upfield. Back to Henriques Forker. And played back to Murray. Madsen tried to seal him off, and he wins a foul. Is that a foul on Madsen or is that a foul on Murray? That's a foul on Madsen. Going to back up the ball. And Marvel will take this free kick from just inside midfield. Line drive, headed towards net, Underhill snags it! Underhill boots it way deep. It's going to force Simon to come up. Going to try and return the favor. Miller can't head it forward. Underhill has it. Has to stay in the box. Underhill clears it again. Popped up. Marvel. And now Latulip. Trying to get the corner against three defenders. Swings it. Cleared. Madsen. Great pursuit. Madsen wants to do it himself.
Come on, ref.
Play on, says the official. No foul. Madsen should have gotten a free kick out of that, I swear. Goes upfield. Popped up. Quinn. Played back. Underhill scoops it. Doesn't have it yet. Maybe one more chance for Tabor. Saved by Underhill. Underhill tells everybody to get out of his way. Underhill shanks it. It's coming towards us.
We gotta win it. We gotta win it.
Loose.
There you go.
We'll boot it. Madsen going into the corner, and he gets shoved down. And now Madsen is hurt. And now they have to bring the trainers on to check on Madsen. Well, he's up now. Mads has to come off. Miller getting instructions from Colin Igo. Hit it in the corner flag and stay there. And there they go, into the corner to waste some time and try and get their first win of the season. They win a throw-in. Tabor trying to spring it free. Marvel. And a nice block by Luce.
Good D right there. Stay with him on his toes, Don't go. Stay with him. Stay with him. That's the way to play.
Cleared upfield by Vasquez. LA looking to get off the schneid. McKay trying to connect with Gebhardt. Gebhardt against Vasquez. Gebhardt. Last gasp for Tabor. Underhill smothers it again. And that will do it. Lawrence Academy gets their first win of the year. They improve to 1-4-3. Tabor falls to 3-5-1. And our man of the match, and most deservedly so, is Brian Underhill with 9 saves to give LA their first win of 2018. The lone tally going to Ahmad Miller with the penalty kick goal in the 56th minute. And the Spartans survive and get into the win column. So with that said, this has been a presentation of local sports production serving Greater Boston student athletes since 2011. Copyright 2018, unauthorized redistribution of any portion of this broadcast without the express written permission of local sports productions is strictly prohibited. NEPSAC Boys Soccer on LSP has been brought to you by Lawrence Academy in Groton, Mass. Considering an independent high school, log on to lawrenceacademy.info for complete information on their programs, and be sure to tour their beautiful campus with their new turf field complex. LSP's next broadcast is Friday night at 6:55 p.m. when the Greater Lowell Griffins visit the Neshoba Vikings in MIAA football action, with the winner claiming the Commonwealth Conference Small Division Championship. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand, or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. And be sure to follow LSP on the web, localsportsproductions.com, Facebook,